What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Hard House. Meets Hard Trance, as well as a Luca that I'm not sure what she's going to do here. Are you going to go to your chair because I took what was technically your spot in the moment? No, she might stay here. You might even notice I have a shirt with a tortoise shell cap on it, and she's very interested in this shirt. But apparently she's going to return to her spot. So yeah, we're going to listen to Hard Trance / Hard House. I would probably put it more in the Hard House vein. And this isn't vintage 90s Hard House in that this is 2004, but it's still in that run of years and the sound that was characterizing the Hard House world from, I would say, like at least 97, 98, definitely 98, up until maybe like 05 or 06. Meaning we're going to get some Hoovers, we're going to get wicked driving percussion sonics that are similar to, but a bit discernible from, Hard Trance during the same period. So I would consider this a crossover or hybrid tune, but it's a bit more on the side of Hard House, on the Hard House, Hard Trance spectrum. It's by an artist called Dosage, and I say an artist, it's actually two guys, I think Terry and Ryan. I'm not sure if that's correct in the moment, but definitely it's a duo, and I believe they made tracks right up into the early 2020s. I think they have a release from like 2021, mostly digital. The older ones are definitely vinyl, but I believe in more recent years they've been putting out tracks on digital labels more often. In any case, we're going to listen to the original mix. There is a Jupe remix, but the original is the one that I played. I should mention, the reference, you know, is obviously to the novel / movie, and I guess more the movie, because we do get the Brad Pitt sample where he talks about the rules of Fight Club. Now I have to say, I've seen or heard that sample used in many different tracks in the rave world of different genres, including a hardcore track, some acid techno tunes in recent years. In fact, last couple years there was one that came out in the UK acid techno scene, and it was a very good tune. But when I think about this sample being used in tracks, my brain always goes back to this one, and maybe because it was the first one, I still think it's the best usage I've ever heard of that sample. So shout out to the movie Fight Club, shout out to High Dosage. Let's listen to their track called Fight Club from 2004 on, what is the label here? Fired Up Recordings. Yeah, Fired Up Recordings. So Fight Club by High Dosage, 2004. The pace and the got knocked to the kick drum.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club
metallic.
is you do not talk about Fight Club. Third rule of Fight Club, someone yells stop, go swim, have stop. By the total. Fourth rule, the two guys that will fight. Fifth rule, fight at a time. Sixth rule, no shirt, no
deep bass oscillations.
First rule of Fight Club is, do not talk about Fight Club. Fight Club, 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 Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club is, do not talk about Fight Club. Second rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club. Third rule of Fight Club, someone yells stop, goes limp, taps out, the fight is over. Fourth rule, two guys in a fight. Fifth rule, that is done. Sixth rule, no shirts, no shoes. Seventh rule, fight will go on as long as they have to. And the eighth, final rule, this is the first sign of Fight Club. You have to know. Welcome to Fight Club.
Here, you're probably already mixed out or just about. A great tune. I will say, hearing that outro though, not a tune I would ever end a mix with, just because that last, 64 is basically just the kick and the most minimal of like percussion scheme, with all essentially the traces of the real characteristics of the track gone. Now, don't get me wrong, that long outro, if you use it in the middle of a set, it can be helpful, because sometimes maybe, you know, you don't get the mix synced up as quickly as you want, so it ends up going like a 64 longer or something. So if it came to a really quick end, you know, you might have been caught holding the bag, so to speak. But yeah, it's great for long double drop transitions, but for an ending track, it's a bit too naked at the end there. Nevertheless, close or otherwise, I do think it's a really cool hard house tune, and one that speaks to the late 90s hard house flavor, though it is, again, hybridized with hard trance in a way that suggests to me that, you know, it's, you can tell it's a couple years after, say, the late 90s Nucleus tunes, which I know I've been talking about with Ben Keane and so on, BK. But yeah, it definitely, because of that stabby, lasery, double Hoover riff, and just the pace and the deep bass oscillations driving bass line, it has that energy and, like I said, menace without necessarily being evil. So, cool hard house hybrid / hard trance tune. Shout out to High Dosage, as well as Luca, who is now interested in what's happening out in the kitchen. In any case, let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.